Hey guys, welcome back to Build a Boat. Today we have the SU-100Y self-propelled gun. This is a Soviet Union tank destroyer prototype that was made in World War II. And yeah, we have it here, replicated it as, well, not the best I can do, but it's in Build a Boat, so yep. So we're going to go over the specifications over the SUY or SU-100Y, and then go over some history, and then go over the details on my version of the tank. Now, if you recognize these tracks, I just took these exact tracks off of the T-34 I have, not the Russian version, but the American T-34, and I just stuck them on here because I'm lazy. I'll probably make new tracks, but for now, these are good enough. They look just like the real thing. I take that back. They look nothing like the real thing. So anyways, let's jump in on specifications. So this was used by the Soviet Union in World War II. Designed in 1940, only one of these were built. It has 60 millimeters of armor. If you recognize this chassis, it is a KV-1 with an extended hull bit. And yeah, it's 60 millimeters of armor all around except in the back and here, and I think underneath, and then of course on top. So not much armor. A Panther could, yeah, Panther could penetrate your turret cheeks if you want to call it a turret. And yeah, your armor doesn't really do much. I mean, you can angle, but then they can just shoot the non-angled bits. I don't know. It's not that bad. It's just that, I mean, 45 degrees and such a big target. It's not that good of a tank. But the gun, that is where it thrives. Now, obviously, on my version, I don't know what happened, but the barrel got all wonky. I'll fix that eventually. But for now, it's just going to have to look like crap. And inside, we have the periscopes for the commander, the cupola or the cupola, however you want to call it. And then we also have multiple cannons. Now, see, I didn't know this because I took a break from Build a Boat for a while. You can use multiple cannons and you can control it with a chair, so that's really cool. But back to the tank. The mass was 60 tons. Length was 10.9 meters, which is 35 feet 9 inches or something. 3.4 meters, 11 feet 2 inches, 3.29 meters for the height. 3.4 meters was for the width. Crew of 6, commander, gunner, 2 gunners, and then loaders, driver, possible co-driver. The armor was 2.4 inches, which is 60 millimeters. And the gun is a super beefy 130 millimeter naval gun. It's a B-13. Secondary armament was a 7.62 millimeter machine gun, which would be placed on the top where the commander could use it. I don't have that. I mean, no, I just like it without it. The suspension is torsion bar, of course, and also the engine is a Mulliken GAM 34BT. Creates 850 horsepower, and that would be 630 kilowatts. So, also, I'm not sure what Build a Boat did, but I designed this tank exactly like all the other tanks. These are how much motors it takes to at least move it. This thing used to have armor, but I had to thin it down to 0 so it could actually drive. I don't know what they did, but this is literally what it does. It just goes sideways. I really don't know why, but it just wants to go in a donut. So I don't know what the Build-A-Boat developers did, but they really did ruin the game. I cannot use motors anymore. I have to use jets, which sucks. Uh, anyways, service when worked stopped on the T100. project. The SU-100Y was the SU. Someone in my tank. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm just gonna mute it. So the SU-100Y was transported, to Kabinka in the summer of 1940, and in 1941, the most critical moment of battle was in Moscow, the suburban area, and the SU-100Y, together with the 152 millimeter gun-armed experimental SU-14 and SU-14-1, was pressed into service and delivered artillery. So that's cool. And I think this tank still exists today in a museum. So if you guys want to check this thing out, it's a big tank, and bigger is better. I will be working on this tank more in the future. Add details, add words and stuff that they did paint on to name this tank. I don't speak Russian, but it existed, I guess. So yeah, this was the SUY 100. I keep messing up the name. SU-100Y self-propelled gun. And yeah, if you want to subscribe, please do so. Also, put notifications on so you'll be notified when my next video comes out. And I forgot to show you, but this is the cannon. So I want to make this thing usable. Yeah, look at that. It's like a little mini Death Star. It's cool. So yeah, bye.